What's up, y'all? Another End Offender here, and today's update, the final one for 2024, is going to be on a multitude of topics. First of all, very important for my upcoming 1000 subscriber special. If you want your name as a subscriber of my channel in that special, then this is your last call to please raise your hand in the comments section. It's something you only need to do if you keep your subscriptions private. If you make your subscriptions public, then you don't need to raise your hand at all. So there's that. And speaking of my 1000 subscriber special, which by the way is now on track to become a 2,500 subscriber special, I do have the script all finished for that. I've made good progress on building the sets, especially the big one that I'm gonna need a better graphics card for my PC for, because even though I got my new PC this year, the reason it can't process 4K very well or run shaders on an amplified Minecraft world, even in 1.16.5s, is because of a lack of a good graphics card, which I've already sent an order out to earlier this month, although that's not expected to come until early January of next year. So that's why I'm pushing it off, and I'm hoping to have that special finished and up on my channel by the end of January 2025. So that's the first subject of today's update. The second subject is on the upcoming Minecraft animated projects to watch out for 2025. Now, for the most part, it's been pretty quiet on the Minecraft animated projects, with the exception of TJ3 on the Block by Block Discord server, where he's posted what I'm almost certain are going to be sneak peeks as to what his Minecraft Dungeons movie is going to look like and is going to include. So there's the first one with the Stormlander hammer. I think that's the very same one I used in the final battle when I did my Let's Play for it on this channel. And then there's also, you can't see it very well here, but if I was to start forwarding on the messages, we get a new shot, work in progress. That animation looks very nice here. Let's play it again in full screen. I don't know if that's 4K. I think it could be, actually. I think it could be 4K. So even though that's definitely a work in progress, from what I'm seeing, it so far looks very nice. And we've got more of the renders with the illager there. Another one that's more monotone. And then there's this. Oh, that looks beautiful. Here, let me play that again. I love that art style where the pixels are kind of more faded about here. I don't know what it is. It's kind of more scattered about here and there whilst never losing too much of their original shape. It works really well, especially for Minecraft Dungeons. That's real neat to see. And there's also a big WIP with the arch illager. There's no sound for it yet, but once again, so far, really, really nice looking. And I really love the artsy feel because even though there's still the upcoming Minecraft animated series on Netflix, already, this animation, I'm digging it a lot more with how more artistic it is than the animation we've seen so far from Netflix, which, while it's good and definitely better looking than a Minecraft movie, kind of lacks the art. But what I'm seeing from Wazi, as well as TJ3, it's not lacking art in the slightest. And we've also got these cool looking candle shots. Once again, the lighting, while it's not pixel flares, it's more kind of medieval look, really suits the theme of Dungeons, so I'm not complaining. In fact, I'm praising it from being different from what we would normally expect from any Minecraft animated series. So that's real neat to see right there. And also there's the render there. I know it's a render he made for his friend, but that also looks real nice. And there's also another render of the Iron Golem. Also looks real badass. Cycle lighting. That looks really nice. There's not a lot more that we can see other than the evolution of this sort of animation style. But once again, so far, so fantastic is what I'm saying. And also there's the renders he designed there. And also, oh, you're darn right, bro. Because that's an amazing render, especially for a 15-year-old to put together. And then there's the lighting we got there for the lamp. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. It's minuscule updates we're seeing from TJ3, but nonetheless, really makes me look forward to what he could potentially have in store for the Minecraft Dungeons movie that he's planning on making. And I really hope that we get to see more of that from him come 2025. In fact, if you look on his Blue Sky account, he's posted a few more renders on here a couple months ago, and they also look they all look really neat as well. And unfortunately though, this, as I said, this is all from 2 months ago, and I'm really hoping that TJ3, as well as Minecraft the Fanmated series and January 16, I really hope that they post on here as much as they do on Twitter. For reasons I've already stated in my video on why I deactivated my Twitter account, I'm never going back there. Okay? I'm just not. That already toxic place has become even more horrible this year, and I'm just not giving it my support anymore, so that's out. And I really hope that these three, as well as Wazi, realize the same thing, and also post as much on Blue Sky as they do Twitter, to accommodate for those fans that don't want to go back on Twitter. Now, moving on to comments. First of all, I know I've already covered this on a short I did recently, but I am Restreams. If you are watching this, what does this comment mean? You're a verified YouTuber who has over 250,000 subs. What were you doing posting something like this? I'm genuinely curious. Also, Jenkinator, another verified YouTuber, great to see you on here supporting the project. And also another comment saying, let's get Phoenix SC on this, he'd probably promote the hell out of it. And I would agree, because Phoenix SC has made his stance on a Minecraft movie pretty clear, that he's pretty much joining the internet, mocking the obvious elephants in the room with that production and that, in both how terrible the live action CGI hybrid feel they're going for it looks, and how much it bastardizes Steve. So if we were to go ahead and promote block by block the Amulet as Echo Soldier, and even the Mr. Epic has done, who I've forgotten to mention until now, even he's done it in his video detailing the downfall of mcsm. Both of those YouTubers, on behalf of the block by block community, I give my tremendous thanks for doing so, and I really hope that Phoenix SC also does the same, given his influence upon the Minecraft fandom. It would certainly help send a message to Mojang on what we really want for Minecraft moving forward. Speaking of which, one final topic I'd like to discuss according to the World of Real, and I have to publicly thank Mr. P at ParkerCS2 for bringing this to my attention. The news that Netflix tells writers to have characters announce what they're doing just in case the viewer is busy doing something else. This mandate reminds me of what killed Blade Runner at the box office. During the production of Blade Runner, Ridley Scott originally had the script so that there would be voiceover narration for the main character, Deckard, explaining what he was doing. But when Harrison Ford came on for the role of Deckard, he insisted that because he wasn't good at voiceover narration, the script had to be rewritten to accommodate for how he was better acting in the moment than he was doing voiceover. Ridley Scott agreed, so the script was rewritten so the story could still flow without the need for voiceover narration, and then that script is what the movie was filmed and edited under. But then Warner Brothers executives decided, just because they were too confused with the movie, although that shouldn't have ever mattered given they're businessmen, not artists of film, and they mandated because of their confusion that Harrison Ford do the voiceover anyways, even though the script had already been rewritten so as to accommodate for not having the voiceover. Hence, at lots of times, repeating redundant information that the audience already knows, and hence souring the experience more and more with each and every viewing. It's why the film Blade Runner aged much better in its shelf life when the director's cut came out and took away that voiceover at last, because people, viewing by viewing, could pick up on new details as well as clear up questions in their own heads they previously had about the movie, and hence get a lot more enjoyment out of it as well as a lot more respect for just how much genius was put into that movie. In fact, all movies in general, the point of movies isn't just to be financially successful or take all the money there is on its first debut. The point of movies is to remain as art, timeless art, whether it may be short or long, serious or funny, whatever. The point of them is to have a good shelf life, because time truly does define the structure and hence the quality of a film. Not immediate business, but the slow progression of understanding art. And the reason why Netflix's mandate is absolutely stupid is because not only does it instantly alienate the audience who's immediately going to be speculating on the film, many of whom are going to be doing it on their first watch anyways, have an engaged watch rather than a background watch. But also, even for those who decide to just watch it for the background in the first time, what do you think's going to happen when they then decide to have a more engaged watch the second time around? They're going to find that dialogue redundant. They're gonna say, yeah, we already know that they were going to do that, can we please get on with the rest of the film? Hence almost instantly sabotaging that film or show's shelf life. And this is something I very much fear for the quality of the Minecraft animated series, because I know Mojang, ever since they were acquired by Microsoft, most likely because of Microsoft mandates, had to make their game, as well as their spin-offs and how they presented themselves with their animation and everything, more friendly towards the younger side of the rated E10 for ages 10 and up. And story mode was only on the more mature side because Telltale was already in negotiations with Mojang to do so 2 years before Microsoft's acquisition of Mojang. And something I'm already very much skeptical towards, especially considering how many of those Minecraft fans back from the 2010s have pretty much all matured now to young adults, or at least teenagers, and henceforth want to see more mature, more adult, or at least more teen-oriented stories. They're already taking that approach I'm very much skeptical with, and making it even worse with this Netflix mandate of having the characters announce what they're doing. And it's something I very much fear for both the quality of and my engagement with the upcoming Minecraft animated series for Netflix. So yeah, those are all the news that I've brought to the table today. Now, before we sign off here for 2024, I want to reflect on how it's been. It's been a very up and down year for me. For all the good things that there were about this year, there were also a lot of bad things. Depending on your political views, a certain person got elected this year. You've already seen and heard my thoughts on why I heavily despise the direction in which Jared Hess is going for a Minecraft movie. Minecraft Live was a pretty big downer for me, in that it's been 3 years since they finished the Caves and Cliffs update, and they've still made no indication on giving us an end update. I understand we did get an end update back in 2016, but it was really a mid one at best, in that the mechanics for that are easily countered out, thus eliminating any challenge of defeating the Ender Dragon or attaining the Elytra, two of, I'd argue, the greatest achievements in the entire game of Minecraft. Like, people praise the creaking as well as the dead forest biome that was just added into the game, and I see that, but at the same time, like, people want to see an end update that respects the kind of dead nature of the end. Like, why not implement that biome into the end? Like, why not have that better flesh out the end, and thus give players more reason to go back in there and visit, and potentially make a home out of the dimension, just like what we've seen with the Nether. Why couldn't Mojang do that instead? There's no reason for them to give even a small update just to better flesh out the end from the clearly incomplete dimension that it currently is. I understand, it's a dead dimension. It's not like the Nether where it thrives on lava and fire and death literally. It's just dead space, but even then, why should that be a reason to not think of ways to better flesh out the end whilst also still paying respect to the atmosphere that it had? There's my tangent there on that, but also, a lot of good things have come out of this year. I've gone over the obvious of Minecraft Story Mode finally getting the remake it has long deserved and needed, with WYSIWYRK's masterful trailer for Block by Block the Amulet, which everything I've seen with Block by Block so far, I've not had one negative thing to say about what's coming from it. All of it is infinitely better than it had any right to be, even disregarding how infinitely superior it looks to a Minecraft movie. But even then, the other fan projects that are coming up, such as with Ancient Debris, the Minecraft Dungeons movie, as well as the Minecraft animated series, all of those I'm heavily looking forward to, as well as Stranger Things Season 5, just as long as Netflix didn't impose their rewrite mandate on that season, or given that the Duffer Brothers know what they're doing and don't pull another Season 3 with Season 5 in that it completely betrays all the story that the previous season set up. Please don't let me down, Season 5. Just don't do it. And with one final thought, even though, like I said, I wasn't able to get my 1,000 subscriber special finished on time, I just want to give one final thank you to all of those who subscribed and finally gave my channel a chance for both monetization and even the potential for me to have a career on YouTube. The best hobby job I can ever imagine. For all those who subscribed, watched, liked my content, and even a select few who were kind enough to promote my content, for all those who finally gave my channel a chance, I just want to give one final thank you. Thank you for all you've done to help Nether End Defender grow this year, and I really hope to see more of that 2025, with my goal being to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of that year. With that, this is Nether End Defender signing out for 2025. I'll see you in the next one. So long for now.